Hello, hello. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm just doing some tests here to make sure that everything is working how you're expecting, and we'll start today's bind rune. So just a few seconds. Yeah, seems that there is a chance that it's working. So let's just confirm. Oh, Mamuzinha, thank you for following. Okay, so first of all, thank you for everybody that has been following the process here and this kind of thing. So let's first take a look here about the request. Remembering that every Wednesday I open the request bindrune box, the request box. You can go there and ask for any bindrune, and I'll be doing the bindrune as I have been done for almost 7 completely months. Basically from the start of this month. Oh, we have chat here. Oh yeah. Basically from the start of this year, I started to do these bind rooms, and I plan to continue doing that on live now. So yeah, let's just take a look here about the requests that we had. And today we are, let me just look for the requests here. Going over the requests. Let's see. Okay, this one was done already. Okay, someone asked one for to get to know more the runes. That's quite interesting one, I have to say. So let's check here the runes and see what the runes will be telling for this person that wants to know more about runes. To study them more and this kind of thing. So first rune that we have is Naudis. So let's put here Naudis. It's quite complicated rune sometimes to do these binds, but we can check what we'll be able to do. Naudis and Gebo. Quite two interesting runes for creating a bind. So now let's check here what we can do. That will be quite interesting to try to tie them together. So as I said, I really like to do some kind of interlaced things and mirroring runes and this kind of thing. Although now this in Gebo will be a little bit more complicated. I had an idea here in my mind, but just before we start to do that, I just want to check here the binds that I did already, just to confirm that I never did this thing specifically. I don't think so, but just to confirm, it's always good. Although I had another idea right now that maybe can seem a little bit interesting. Let's just check here. Maybe we can do something interesting here using this kind of concept here. Okay, yeah, maybe we can do something quite interesting, and then I just have to do the cable. Yeah, so we'll be going for something totally different from what I was imagining first. And so first of all, what we are doing here is the nowadays. As I said, I always try to give more focus to the first rune that I get. So we are doing this way, and let me just see if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think so, but yeah, quite of interesting. You can see that at some perspective, even the nowadays the way that I'm doing, the leg of nowadays is kind of going over, and it's crossing the other nowadays that we have here, creating already a kind of a very interesting shape that we can play together to use some things. Um, okay, now let's try to do some things here. So first of all, I'll clean a little bit this area so it does not stays with these finals here. Okay, so now it's a little bit more clean, and we'll do the same thing with this area here, so it's on the other layer, so all of them kind of stays. We can even try to do something here that maybe will become kind of interesting. I don't know, we can check. Yeah, okay, perfect. So with this shape here right now, oops, I deleted a little bit more than what I wanted. So now we have this kind of shape, and it creates already some kind of very interesting shape. I really like the shape. Although I know that some people say that it's starting to look more like a Hagalas from the younger Futark and this kind of thing. But still with that, I still like the shape that we are creating here. And there are several nowadays and this kind of thing. If you're going for the younger Futark, you'll be seeing basically the ire. So yeah, now let's create a new layer here on our thing, and I'll go for 4 shapes, and now we'll be basically creating our gable. And what we want to do is basically, we'll see how that goes. Okay. It's kind of interesting because basically we have a format here that has 6 legs. Let me put this way. I don't know if legs are the best term, but no, 6 legs. Are you liking it? Good. And basically it's kind of mixing with a 4 legs shape, and because of that, basically what happened is that you have a different kind of tied together. Although I still like it because, as I said, I want to give more attention to the nowadays. Just start to think if it's too much attention to nowadays here, because give its own, or unless we can do something different again. So what we can do is that instead of using this shape this way, yeah, it really looks like a snowflake. So what I'm doing here is that I'll be using the angle as 60 degrees, and because of that we still have the sense of gable, but now because the way that we did that, it's a little bit different. You can see the gable a little bit better, and because we did that this way, we can try to maybe to play a little bit. For example, if I just check, it kind of crosses with the other one, so yeah, I don't need this one. But it's interesting that if we look this way, for example, we have one here and I have another gable here that we can say that we had already before, but with this way we have the sense that there are more gables. If I want to go even more for that, what I could do, though I don't know if it will become good or not, is basically to create a one here, and then it goes kind of very full crazy here. Don't know if it's good or not, but especially because this line here does not really produces, we can see that it produces a gable here, so you know what, I'll leave it. There is, okay, and now to become kind of following the same thing that we are doing basically in every place here. We'll now just clean this line on the same point that we're cleaning the others. I can see that this line, and at some points I'm kind of a little bit perfectionist, I can tell that, is that this line is a little bit down. So as we put that in a different layer, we'll move that 1 pixel up, and most probably that will be enough for this thing. So I will maybe more one. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And now we'll do more one thing here, similar to what we did before, is that we'll clean on this place here. We'll clean these small legs here. It has to be on the other. Okay, perfect. And now on the bottom, remove that. Yeah, perfect. So now we have a very interesting shape that has, gibble. Oops, I forgot that I cannot turn the tablet. I should turn the image itself, or it will become crazy for you. Okay, so now we have a very interesting shape where we have several nodies, we have several gibbles, and I really like the result of that. Yeah, that will be our bindrune for today. Now I just really like to do something on the background so it does not stay, kind of a very simple shape, or at least give us some sense. One thing, yeah, one thing that I'll be doing is that I'll be using the format here, so we have 12, and I'll be trying to do some crazy thing here. Normally this kind of thing goes very well, so I'll be trying to, let's see what will happen. No, that's the problem with this thing. Let's try this one here somehow. It's good, but it's small, so let's go a little bit up, and whoa, really like it. Really like it. So yeah, I think that will be how we are going with that, because yeah, it really gives kind of a very interesting sensation, this border. And with the bindrune this way, yeah, it's all magic. Okay, so yeah, as I said, these lives are not so big. It's just for me to doing that, so people can see the process that I'm doing for doing the bindrunes and this kind of thing. So yeah, we have our bindrune for today, and I'll be preparing to post it. But yeah, hope you like it. As I said, I'm trying to do that live every day. So yeah, here we are. See you tomorrow. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for following. Thank you for beyond chatting and saying some things. Yeah, I really like this emoji. And yeah, so see you tomorrow again. Thank you and bye.